Welcome to Lions basketball, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Thomas Martin alongside brother Dominic for today's matchup between your Salette Lions and Lighthouse Christian. It's the championship game for Division 4 in this national tournament. Last game of the season also for the Lions.
It's also last game for Michael Ranowski wearing the blue and white. Thomas Peterson, his last game in a basketball uniform before rugby season starts. Should be an exciting game for both of them.
It may be a little bit difficult to distinguish the two different teams, but the Lions are blue with white numbers, and Lighthouse Christian are black with orange numbers.
Lions have the ball, passing it around the top of the arc. Garcia over to Bronner. Bronner dribbles the ball back a little bit.
The Lions are definitely taking their time to try to develop their offense here.
It's important to try to get the ball inside to Peterson, and they do. Peterson scores 2, put the Lions up 2-0.
Yeah, he's had several very explosive games so far this season, but especially so far in this tournament. It'd be really nice to see another one from him.
Lions coming off a difficult loss yesterday afternoon. That last second three-pointer from the other team for them to go up 57-54. Hoping to come out strong here and really play hard and get this last win.
Yeah, it was a really incredible last-second shot. Thomas Bronner bringing the ball up. He'll pass it to Manny Garcia outside the arc. Garcia double teamed to Warnowski. Warnowski drives baseline, passes it out Bronner. Lions keeping the ball at the arc. Warnowski drives, puts up a shot. He'll miss that one, and it'll be Lighthouse ball going the other way. And number 4, Haywood, is able to get a layup after it was passed there by his teammate.
Lions able to get out of their own zone. Bronner goes in, almost loses it, passes it out to Halligan. Halligan over to Peterson after it was tipped. It'll be a foul on number 10, Cheney of Lighthouse Christian. There's a travel on Bronner as it looked like he took a couple steps with the ball in his hand.
That is something that we saw a lot last game, was kind of, smaller mistakes, just kind of questions of the basics. It's like travels and double dribbles.
I think the Lions just have to focus on playing a good game to avoid making those stupid mistakes, getting those nice turnovers like the one you just saw there.
Manny Garcia, coast to coast. He's not able to put the shot up, but it will stay with the Lions after it was tipped out by Lighthouse Christian.
Ranowski throws the ball into Halligan. Halligan over to Bronner. Lions controlling the ball at the top of the arc again. No doubt trying to find somebody inside.
Bronner puts up a shot, but that one won't fall. And there's a basket there by number 15 for Lighthouse, Woods. It will be a Salette ball. 6-2, a very slow game so far on the offensive side. Bronner driving center, he'll kick it out to Manny. Manny in the paint, puts it up. Can't get it right off the rim.
He got his own rebound, but it was stripped away. Peterson fighting for the ball, gets it to Warnowski, but backcourt violation as Warnowski steps over the line. Nice recovery by Warnowski there.
Both a jump ball and a foul were called, but the foul will trump the jump ball. Will be a blocking foul there on number 10, Cheney.
Salette needs to come out aggressive and go for those loose balls and just really any rebounds. Ball tipped out. Lighthouse ball.
Yeah, Lighthouse is playing very effective defense, and it really seems to be kind of a problem for the Lions to try to get past that. That's a foul on La Salette player number 3, Manny Garcia.
Number 5, Nick Kennard for 3 for Lighthouse. Lighthouse now has a 9-2 lead over La Salette. And a charge on Warnowski.
Yeah, you have to make sure that you're not lowering your shoulder and that you're staying perfectly straight as you're driving down the lane. Because then refs will see that and they'll probably most likely call the charge.
Drive by number 4, Chad Haywood for Lighthouse for 2. Lions have got to get in there and start scoring some points. Garcia tries but doesn't go in. Lighthouse recovers the ball.
There's a foul on number 20 for the Lions, Michael Warnowski. The Lions seem to be committing a lot of fouls, and it's pretty early on in the game, and that could be very problematic later on in the game as things develop.
You want them to be aggressive, but not too aggressive.
And if they're committing any fouls, then it should be smart fouls, definitely.
Nice recovery by Bronner there as the ball was tipped around. Carlisle has the ball back over to Bronner.
Thomas Bronner into Peterson. Peterson will find Dave Carlisle. And Nick Halligan up top. To Thomas Bronner. Bronner drives down the center, kicks it out. Michael Warnowski with the 3. That won't fall.
George Woods for 2 for Lighthouse.
It's been quite a rough first quarter here so far for the Lions. Down by 12, 14-2. They definitely have to talk over some things in this huddle and try to be more decisive on offense.
Definitely don't want to see this so early on. It's a pretty interesting setup here at Mount Vernon Nazarene University. We're in the main gym. You can see there are 2 side courts. There are 2 games going on at the same time. So sometimes it's kind of hard to tell between the whistles from one court and the whistles from another court. Sometimes you even get a ball flying over onto our court from the other court.
Yeah, it definitely can kind of play in sometimes to the game itself. You have to be paying attention, make sure that you're not listening to the other court's whistles. I believe there are like 5 or 6 gyms here at this tournament.
Ball tipped out by number 24, C.J. Turner of Lighthouse. Warnowski will inbound the ball for the Lions.
Lions are trying to look for their shot here. Moving the ball all around the court. Nick Halligan in the paint tries to put up a mid-range jumper, but can't get that one to go. Lighthouse with possession.
And another three-pointer for Lighthouse. Scored by number 15, George Woods. Halligan goes up, doesn't make it. Peterson does.
Peterson has both of the baskets for the Lions today in this game. He's been doing pretty well on defense as well. We just need the rest of the team to kind of match his level of hustle. And that will be a foul on the shot. Number 11, Thomas Bronner. His first one is up and a little bit off to the left. Too hard off the rim there. And some substitutions. Henry Kraut will be coming in for Thomas Peterson, and Garcia will be coming in for Halligan.
Bronner's second shot, no good. Nice rebound by Garcia. That's what we want to see. Lions have the ball. Warnowski over to Garcia. Garcia to Bronner.
You know, for the most part, the Lions are more or less just staying outside of the arc, and they're not really trying to go into the paint at all.
Carlisle for three.
It's a nice shot by Carlisle. He's really struggled for a decent part of the season, but he's been kind of coming out and having some really great games recently. And there's a 2-point floater there by Haywood. 19-7 is the score. And there's a timeout. I'm sorry. End of the first quarter, going into the second quarter. The score is Lighthouse Christian 19 and La Salette Lions 7. The Lions just have been seeming to be very hesitant on offense, not really putting up a lot of shots. And it's really kind of hurt them because they just haven't been able to put very many points on the board, and that's been showing by the scoreboard so far.
Down by 12 coming into the second quarter. See if they can pick it up. I'm sure Coach Spazia's trying to do everything he can to get them moving.
If they can go into the second half with this game tied up, hopefully maybe even a lead, then that would put them in perfect situation to come out and have a strong second half and hopefully walk away with this win.
They're by no means out of the game yet, but they still have to, they really have to pick it up now. Down by 12.
Yeah, down by 12. It's not a hopeless deficit, but it's definitely a little uncomfortable.
Definitely.
And it's going to be kind of an uphill battle for the Lions. And there's a little bit of a battle there in the paint, trying to get the rebound for the Lions and trying to get some buckets for Lighthouse Christian. But it will be tipped out by David Carlisle, and it will be Lighthouse ball.
Crott gets his hands on the inbound pass, but it goes right back to Lighthouse. Seems like that's happened a couple times now. The Lions have been able to deflect a pass, or at least get a hand on a pass, but it doesn't really go their way.
There's a little bit of miscommunication there as number 15 Woods drives but tries to pass it out to one of his teammates, but he's just not there. And it will be blue ball. Henry Crott inside, goes up with the shot. Can't get that one to go, a little bit too light off the rim. Salette on defense. There's a missed shot there by number 50, Mark Isaac. And a two-pointer in the paint for number 30, Andrew Wallace. And there's a steal there also by Lighthouse Christian, number 15, Woods.
Results in 2 points for them.
Lighthouse is trying to extend their lead and get this win. There is a charge called on number 12, Lighthouse Christian McDowell. Michael Warnowski taking a blocking foul. It looked as if one of the refs was doing a charging motion, but it will be a blocking foul on Michael Warnowski. McDowell at the line, his first one will fall.
Lions had a couple of unfortunate turnovers there that both resulted in points for Lighthouse.
Thomas Peterson drives right down the center. He tries to pass it out to Crott, but Crott wasn't there. He was also trying to move in to the basket, probably thinking that Peterson was going up with it. Number 10, Cheney. Lighthouse with the ball. A foul called on Thomas Bronner. Haywood receiving the foul. And there's a three-pointer there by Haywood for Lighthouse, 28-7. And there's a steal, another steal there by Haywood. Lighthouse possession. And Lighthouse Christian has really seemed to kind of had a really big offensive streak here. Just kind of running up the score at this point.
Some nice rebound there by Peterson. We really need to do that more, recover the ball, especially on defense. If they miss the shot.
Yeah, try to crash the boards for that rebound. David Carlisle in for Emmanuel Garcia.
Carlisle goes for a three, no good. Bronner has the ball.
Carlisle tries another one. He'll miss that one, and it will be Cheney with the rebound for Lighthouse, and Lighthouse possession. A missed three there by number 5, Kennard. Warnowski finds Bronner. Bronner tries to put it up. Can't get the layup to go. And it will be Lions ball. Into Bronner, out to Warnowski. Warnowski for the three. 28-10 is the current score. Number 10, Cheney, tries to put up the three. He'll get his own rebound off of that shot. Lions then get the steal, but number 4, Haywood, gets a steal for Lighthouse and puts it up. Easy layup. And there's a timeout called by Lighthouse Christian. It seems as if the Lions are just kind of trying to make this too easy for Lighthouse Christian. They're really kind of not contesting their offense so far.
And when the Lions do get the ball, you've just seen too many turnovers, too many steals by the other team. I think another problem is the Lions just aren't able to get the ball inside when they're on offense.
Yeah, especially with Eve Kumba out, they kind of lack that major presence in the paint. But Peterson has done a very good job of trying to be that presence there. But yeah, the Lions seem as if they kind of have to rely on their outside shots and outside offense in order to carry them through this game. Mike Warnowski at the side of the arc, double teamed. Number 4, Haywood with the steal, and number 15 for Lighthouse Christian, Woods, with the bucket there.
Lighthouse now up by 22, and a travel called on number 3, Manny Garcia. Lighthouse ball.
I believe he was trying to dish it off, but his arm got tangled. And he traveled there. Number 10, Cheney for Lighthouse, tries to pass it to Woods, but Garcia with the steal. Warnowski to Crott. Crott will drive baseline. At the top to David Carlisle. David Carlisle to Garcia. Garcia drives, but it's stripped away by Woods.
Remains La Salette basketball as the ball rolls out of bounds.
Manny Garcia into Henry Crott. Looked as if he had some kind of option there to shoot, but Henry Crott will get the ball again, tries to put up a shot. No good. And number 30, Wallace, gets the rebound.
Carlisle contesting number 4, Haywood. The foul called on Carlisle. Haywood will go to the line for 1-and-1. Makes the first shot, so he'll get a second.
He'll make the first one. (33-10). The Lions are in even more of a hole right now. And Haywood is also going to make his second as well. With about 1:40 on the clock, Lions possession, down by 24 points. Henry Crott tries to get it to Bronner, but Haywood with the steal.
The shot is no good. Garcia goes in, and he makes it for an and-one.
That's a charge called there on Manny Garcia. That was a slightly questionable call there. Nice move there, though, by Manny Garcia to try to get his defender off of him. Number 5, Kennard, hits a jumper there. Lions down by 26. This may have been I believe, their largest deficit of the entire tournament so far. 26 points.
First game definitely would have come close to it, though.
I believe that was also 26. Manny Garcia will draw the blocking foul, and he'll be going to the line for 2.
Makes his first one. And the second is good as well. Lions now have 12 points with 47 seconds left in the first half. Lighthouse has the ball. Little jumper there by Kennard, no good. See if the Lions can get some points off this possession.
Dominic Herring with the rebound. Manny Garcia up top. He'll pass it to Bronner. Bronner seemingly trying to start up the offense here. Manny Garcia with a 3.
No good.
A little bit too long there. Off the rim. And there's a shot there by number 22, Bond.
And the second quarter will expire before he can get the shot off.
And so at the end of the second quarter, it is Lighthouse Christian 36 and La Salette Lions 12. Very rough half for the Lions, but hopefully they'll be able to kind of bring it into the second half and hopefully have a chance at this game. Thank you for listening to this half, and please tune into the second. And we are back to give you the second half here. I'm Thomas Martin alongside brother Dominic. In today's game, the Salette Lions against Lighthouse Christian Academy. The Lions are going into the second half with a major disadvantage that they have to deal with, that being a 24-point deficit. But they've got 16 minutes of play to try to make up for that.
They have to come out strong here in this second half. Too much time went by in the first half where they just weren't scoring anything. Seeing too many unfortunate turnovers. Lions have got to concentrate more on making smart passes, getting rebounds, just overall not turning the ball over so much. Lions have the ball now.
Michael Warnowski drives baseline, dishes it off to Thomas Peterson, and he'll go up for the layup. Cheney will drive, tries to give it off to Bond, but it will roll out of bounds, and it will be blue ball. These are the kind of opportunities that the Lions need to try to make, use to their best potential is, turnovers. Some miscommunication there by the Lions, and the ball will go out of bounds. Lighthouse ball. Haywood puts up a floater from the mid-range. Very quick offense there by Lighthouse. Not very much like the Lions. Haywood with the steal. And he puts up a layup, but it rolls out. And number 10, Cheney, will get the rebound and put it right back up. (40-14) is the score. Michael Warnowski double guarded there. One of the good things that you can draw from that is that, if you're double guarded, then that means that there's a man open. You just have to be watching out for that.
Lions have to work on getting the ball to seeing that open man and getting the ball to that open man. Steal there by the Lions. Garcia goes up, but there is a charge called on him.
Nice drive there by Manny Garcia, but committed the foul. No points, and Lighthouse ball.
Number 5, Nick Kennard for 3. Lions try to go into Garcia, no good. Double dribble called on the Lions.
That's what this is. It's just kind of a question of the fundamentals, is trying to get that down and play accordingly. And number 5, Kennard for Lighthouse wasn't ready for the pass from Haywood. It will be Salette creating the turnover into Thomas Peterson. Thomas Peterson to David Carlisle. Up to Bronner. Bronner into Peterson. Out to Warnowski. Warnowski for the 3. No good. But it will stay with the Lions. Thomas Bronner with a little jump shot inside. And it would be Lighthouse ball. Cheney with the rebound. Haywood driving hard into the basket. Tries to get number 15, Woods, up for the alley-oop, but it will go out of bounds, and it will be Salette ball. Nick Halligan tries to drive inside, passes it to Thomas Bronner. Bronner kicks it out to Halligan. Up to Dave Carlisle. Out to the side. Mike Warnowski for another three. Can't get that one to go either. A little bit too hard off the rim there.
Lions are really struggling inside on offense. They get the ball in there, and immediately Lighthouse defense is all over them. They have to kick the ball right back out.
Yeah, they haven't been very decisive on offense, and definitely haven't been as daring as they should be in trying to go into the paint. And they've just kind of stepped outside.
Three by Lighthouse is good.
And it's an and one there as well for Kennard for Lighthouse. Well, I guess no and one will happen. They were lining up for it though. Kennard with another three. A little bit too hard off the backboard there. Thomas Peterson inside, drives, puts it up. Too strong. Nick Halligan with the rebound. He'll put it right back up. Can't get that one to go either. Kennard with another shot, and that will go. Short range shot, but it will give Lighthouse 2 more points on the board. 48-14. Thomas Peterson tries to drive, but it's tipped away by Woods. Tipped out of bounds, so it will be blue ball. Staying with blue. We have lots of substitutions for Lighthouse. Mark Isaac, Andrew Wallace, and number 34, McLean.
Warnowski involves the ball to Peterson. Peterson to Bronner. Bronner back to Warnowski. Lions passing the ball around outside the arc again. Halligan throws it above Carlisle's head. That'll be a backcourt.
I believe that's the 3rd time this game that's happened. Backcourt violation.
Lighthouse controlling the ball. And that'll be 2 points for Mark Isaac for Lighthouse.
And Lighthouse has a extremely comfortable 36-point lead.
Carlisle with a 3-point attempt, no good. Recovered by Andrew Wallace.
Nice steal there by Nicholas Halligan, but he'll step out of bounds. Just a tip there, but it will be Lighthouse ball. Substitutions, Emmanuel Garcia coming in for Nicholas Halligan.
Carlisle covering Andrew Wallace.
Ball will go out of bounds. Manny Garcia gets the tip out. And Turner will receive the inbound pass from number 50, Isaac.
Warnowski with a nice rebound there.
Bronner with the three
Bronner
outside. Nice shot there. 3 points extra on the board. About 1:50 on the clock left in this 3rd quarter.
Lions have to capitalize off the missed shots by Lighthouse, get those rebounds, not let them get the ball back.
Yeah, nice rebound there by Garcia.
Lions get the ball inside to Peterson. He has to kick it back out, and it's kicked. Lighthouse will recover. That'll be 2 points for McDowell. Lighthouse now up 52-17 on the La Salette Lions.
Peterson with the rebound off of Warnowski's shot, goes up with it. Hits between the rim and the backboard. Number 12, McDowell, tries to pass it out to Turner, but Carlisle with the steal. Pressing down court, needs to take advantage of the unready defense. Bronner into Garcia, out to Carlisle. Carlisle with the three, no good. Air ball, but
nice recovery by Peterson.
Yeah, nice rebound there by Peterson to try to continue the possession. Bad pass there by Michael Warnowski over the head of Thomas Bronner. Couldn't have caught that. About 20 seconds left on the clock. Turner with the ball, basically at half. He'll pass it to number 50, Isaac. Lighthouse taking their time. There's a shot from Mark Isaac. No good. Warnowski with the rebound. 1 second left. Carlisle tries to go up with the layup, but too hard off the glass. And end of the third quarter. Lighthouse Christian is 52 and La Salette Lions 17.
Definitely not the score we wanted to see.
Yeah, it's definitely been a very rough game for the Lions, and they just haven't quite seemed to be playing very well in this game.
Lions scoring very few points there in that third quarter.
I think they scored maybe 3.
I think it was off that three-pointer.
Yeah, from Bronner. 3 points in the third quarter for the Lions. This is a full timeout, or sorry, end of the third quarter. Sorry, that's the second time I've done that. End of the third quarter, going into the fourth.
Lions now just have to come out strong in this fourth quarter and just, play their best until the end now. Try to chip away at the lead as much as possible. Just play their best.
Yeah, and definitely just try to capitalize on Lighthouse's mistakes and try to use them on offense as best as they can.
Get inside for those rebounds on defense, pick up those missed shots, not let them get the ball back.
Both teams will take the court. Lighthouse is taking their time. They're in no hurry to put any points on the board. They've got 7:44 to just kind of relax with, I guess. Dom Herring up top, playing point for the Lions. Out to David Carlisle. David Carlisle with a three, no good.
Recovered by number 30, Andrew Wallace.
A three there made by number 5, Lighthouse Kennard. Inside to Nicholas Halligan for the Lions offense. Back out. David Carlisle swinging it around the arc. And there's a steal there by Kennard.
Tipped pass that went out of bounds. Remain Lions ball. what the Lions can do here. Into Halligan. Halligan goes inside to Garcia. Garcia up for 2.
Nice use of the glass there to try to put it up and really try to put his body between the ball and his defender.
Something the Lions have been having a lot of trouble with. Just getting the ball inside and getting something from it. Garcia up to Bronner. Bronner for 2.
Nice little bit of momentum, but it's going to be very difficult, if not impossible, if the Lions want to get back into this game. Manny Garcia with the rebound there after a missed shot by number 30, Wallace.
That's exactly what I was talking about, getting in there, getting that rebound off the missed shots, making something from it. Be a foul on number 4, Chad Haywood of Lighthouse. Carlisle into Bronner. Bronner drives. He makes the shot.
Nice shot there. Lions come out fourth quarter with 6 points. 6-0 run.
Stay strong, keep the momentum up. Try to chip away at that lead as much as possible. Blocked shot there, tipped out of bounds by the Lions. Number 30, Andrew Wallace. No. CJ Turner inbounding the ball for Lighthouse.
Number 4, Haywood with the ball.
Drives in, passes it out.
Mark Isaac with a shot. 3-pointer, that won't go. David Carlisle with the rebound. Trying to hurry the offense up and try to get some shots in.
Garcia for 2. Nice layup there.
Yeah, very nice play here by the Lions. If only it would have come in the first half. Manny Garcia with another rebound.
Lions are picking it up, getting those offensive rebounds now. Bronner goes for the shot, no good. Recovered by Lighthouse. They drive in. A little bit of a wild pass, goes out of bounds.
Goes through Turner's hands, and it will be blue ball.
Dominic Herring seeing some varsity minutes in this tournament.
Yeah, he's definitely really stepped up and played his role in this tournament so far, and even throughout the season, he's become an increasingly reliable player to throw onto the varsity court.
Still only a sophomore, still has time to develop his skills. Garcia makes his first free throw.
His second one is up, and it's good. Yeah, Garcia is one of those players who you kind of want to see at the line, you know, if you're the Lions, because, you know, he's got a really smooth, fluid shot.
And we have a backcourt violation there on number 4, Chad Haywood. Lions basketball. Lions pressuring him, forcing him back, and jumped up and landed on the other side of the line.
Thomas Bronner into Garcia. Garcia up with it. And yet another basket. 55-29. Lions are playing an excellent fourth quarter here, but they have a huge lead in front of them.
They are slowly chipping away at that. Another missed shot. Carlisle up to Bronner. Bronner's got to hold back a little bit. And 2 points for Bronner. Lions now have 31 points.
There's a missed pass there into Mark Isaac, but number 22, Bond for Lighthouse, goes up with it. He's fouled on the shot. He'll be going to the line for 2. Lighthouse hasn't been able to put any points on the board so far in this quarter. And neither will they with that shot there. It will go in and out. Lions down by 24 points with about 3:30 to play. David Carlisle with the rebound off of that missed shot by Bond. Manny Garcia to Thomas Bronner. Bronner out, David Carlisle. Garcia to Bronner. Inside to Dominic Herring, but he'll step out of bounds trying to save that ball. But he'll step out of bounds, and it will be Lighthouse ball. And there's a no good 3 there by 15, Woods. Manny Garcia into Nicholas Halligan, a little bit too far in front of him. And he'll go flying out of bounds. And number 13, Joseph Martin, will come in for number 11, Thomas Bronner.
Joseph Martin seeing his first varsity minutes.
Yeah, I believe first freshman to do so as well so far in this season.
See what he can do here for the Lions. Joseph Martin has the ball, dribbling up the court for the Lions. And it is quickly taken away, unfortunately.
Number 15, George Woods with a nice dunk there. Breakaway, though. Peter Schrader to Nicholas Halligan. David Carlisle, Joseph Martin with the 3, no good.
Recovered by Pete Schrader to Herring. Herring into Halligan, tipped away. And that pass up the court will be too far ahead. Be Lions ball.
That is Bond to Woods. Too far in front of him. Blue ball, Lions possession. Herring to Schrader. Schrader finds Halligan. Halligan is fouled. That's a foul on the floor, and it will be stay with the Lions. That foul is on number 12, McDowell. There's a 3 by David Carlisle, and that won't go. And number 15, Woods, with a missed dunk there. Seemed as if, I think that's what you call cherry picking, is when you just kind of sit back and wait for your kind of the turnover.
Points there for David Carlisle for the Lions.
Lighthouse just holding the ball. Not doing very much, with about 50 seconds left. And there's a 3 from their big man, number 12, McDowell. And Lighthouse has 4 new subs to send in. Wallace, Haywood, and Kennard, as well as, I believe, number 34, McLean. Inbound pass from Henry Crott to Dominic Herring. Herring finds Henry Crott inside. Nicholas Halligan up with the jump shot there. 25 seconds left on the clock. Lighthouse has nothing that they really want from this game left.
He's going to try to run down the clock now with 12 seconds left in the game. Unfortunate end to the tournament for the La Salette Lions and to their season. Final score of the game, Lighthouse 60, La Salette Lions 33. Lions were able to chip away at that lead a little bit, but unfortunately not enough.
Yeah, the first half was very rough, but the third and fourth quarters looked. The third quarter also was not exactly the best part for the Lions either, but that fourth quarter was quite impressive basketball there by the La Salette Lions.
Capitalizing off those missed shots by Lighthouse and making some key shots of their own, getting points on the board. Subs being able to get some varsity minutes.
Yeah, it was definitely a nice aspect to this game. Yeah, although it was a tough loss, the Lions have put in a lot of work into this season, and that is how the season will end. Thank you for listening, and thank you for your support for this broadcast.